Good morning, fellow pipe smokers. Welcome to Bronco's Pipe Smoking Den. I'm Bronco, I am in my den, and today, in this lovely morning, I decided to clean some pipes that I've smoked, and I was doing this while smoking a bowl of three nuns and drinking my coffee. And while doing that, I thought I should make a video for beginners, since this is a crucial part in pipe smoking, the pipe cleaning that it is. So since I've started cleaning my pipes, I thought I should make a video. Now, this is actually the second video that I'm doing, because the first video that I've done wasn't saved because my phone overheated and I had to close it. So yeah, in the first video I cleaned this downhill shell pipe, and well, now that it's cleaned, I won't be able to show you how I did it. Now, this video is for beginners in pipe smoking, and you should know this is a periodical cleaning. It's not a deep cleaning. For that, I will do a separate video. Now, there are people who clean their pipes after every smoke, which is okay. And there are people who never clean them, which is totally not okay. And thing is, it's important to clean your pipe like once every few smokes. I personally clean a pipe after 4 or 5 smokes. Others clean their pipes after 3 smokes. Now, why should you clean your pipe? First of all, for hygienic reasons. And second of all, if you don't clean it, it will start giving a bad taste to the smoke. Some people will think that it's the tobacco, that it's tasting bad, but it's not. It's not the tobacco. It's actually the pipe that hasn't been cleaned and has accumulated a lot of dirt in the smoking the smoking hole, the draft hole. So the pipe, being very dirty, will leave a pretty bad taste, somehow sour. Mostly it's sour or bitter. And with this, if you start sensing some sourness in your pipe, or just want to keep your pipe clean, since we're talking about hygiene, this is how you do it. And I'll show you how I do it, how I clean my pipes, because there are other people who might clean them differently. Each experienced pipe smoker develops his own ways of, smoking and lighting and tamping and cleaning and whatever. Well, let's just get to it. Before that, I need to tell you what you will need. So first of all, you will need some pipe cleaners. Now, for periodical pipe cleaning, you will need some softer pipe cleaners. There are some rougher pipe cleaners which are very good when you're trying to clean a very, very dirty pipe. But these softer ones are much better for periodical cleaning. You'll also need some Q-tips or cotton buds, some cleaning liquid. Now, this liquid from Danny Clean, I personally don't recommend it Why? Because it doesn't clean very well. So I don't recommend this. Some people use rum or whiskey to clean their pipes because it also leaves a sweet taste, especially in pipes that are destined for aromatics, and that's okay in a way, but I also don't recommend using rum or whiskey, but especially rum. Why? Because well, most of the rum that is on the market today has a lot of added sugar, and that added sugar will eventually make the pipe and the draft hole quite sticky. So what I recommend instead is high proof vodka. Why vodka? Because it's neutral. It doesn't have any taste, it doesn't have any smell, and it cleans very well. Or you can use some alcohol. Like this is 96 degrees alcohol. And actually in this bottle of vodka that I have, it's alcohol. The vodka is gone, so that is what you will need. And also I recommend some paper towels because it will get dirty. Now let's just get to it. First thing you will have to do is you will remove your stem. Now, very important, do not remove your stem if your pipe is still hot. If you just finished smoking your pipe, never remove the stem right away, because there's a high chance that you will break the tenon. Just after you finished your pipe, let it sit there for 5 minutes, and then you can safely remove your stem. Today I will also show you how to clean stem for unfiltered pipes, but also for filtered pipes, because for unfiltered pipes it's a bit easier, but for those who have filter it's more difficult. Another thing, if you're smoking with a filter, after you remove your tenon, you will see that your filter, instead of being this beautiful white, it will turn into yellow, and part of it will be very dirty, and besides that it will be moist. So that is a very good reason and sign that you first of all need to replace the filter, put a new filter, and also to clean your pipe. So if the filter is dirty, you have to change it and to clean your pipe. Okay, now the first thing that I will do is, okay, let's go to this stem. First thing that you do is you take one pipe cleaner. First you will dip it like this much into alcohol. Why? Because you need to clean the surface of your lip from the surface of the stem lip. Why? Because That's an area that usually gathers a lot of bacteria, and it's also the part that you put in your mouth. So basically you're putting bacteria in your mouth, and that is why it's very important to keep it clean. Some people smoke a pipe right after they ate, and that means obviously a lot of bacteria. Now, this is a vulcanite stem. When you use alcohol on vulcanite stems, there will be a problem. Oxidation will take place. If it's an acrylic stem, that's not a problem, but for a vulcanite stem, there will be some oxidation going on. That's not a big problem, and I will eventually do a video on how to remove the oxidation and bring your stem back to its black color. But until then, let's start and clean the pipe. So you start by cleaning your stem lip like this. Even here, because there's a lot of bacteria hiding here. On the sides. On the other side. Now, here's something that I don't know what's this. Okay. Okay, now you'll also clean this part here, 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 and on the top here. Now, once you've done the lip, it's also very important that you clean the V-slot. What is the V-slot? Well, you will notice that most pipe stems have a slot that is like a V shape, which goes just about here until the draft hole begins. And here in the slot there's also a lot of bacteria gathered because well, there's a lot of saliva that is gathered in here, so I just remove it like so. Don't enter the draft hole yet, not yet, just the V slot, okay? So on the side like this, and on the other side like so. Now this pipe isn't very dirty. This isn't really dirt, not a lot of dirt. It could be just oxidation, but at least I removed that. Second step, it's just taking another pipe cleaner, and you will dip it just the tip, just the tip. You will dip it a bit in alcohol, like so. And you will put it in the draft hole and start cleaning. You clean it until it will eventually come out the other way. like so. This is a bit dirty, but I like to keep my pipes clean, so it's very rare that you will see a lot of dirt here. Now, this part of the pipe cleaner is still dry, so I also recommend that you use it to take away all that alcohol that is left in the draft hole, because you don't want to leave any alcohol in vulcanite stem. You clean it very well. Let's see with another pipe cleaner if we can remove any more dirt, if it is dirt or oxidation. Well, with the second pipe cleaner, it looks quite clean. I'm satisfied. Okay, so we've done the lip, we've done the draft hole. What we have to do next is the tenon. Now, if you have an unfiltered pipe, it is much easier. All you have to do is you take a Q-tip, again tip it a bit in alcohol, and you will just clean the top, and then if your Q-tip fits into that hole, you will try to fix it in. If not, see why I recommend, because here in the tenon there's also a lot of dirt. What I'll do is I will use the other side of the pipe filter, the pipe cleaner that I just used, and dip it again a bit in alcohol. And I will just clean the inside of the tenon, like so. Well, this is not so dirty, so very satisfied of my pipes. I'll take another pipe cleaner that is dry on the other side to remove the alcohol in it, and that's about it. For the moment I will just stop the video because it's starting to get very hot, and it's been 20 minutes, so I will be back. Alright, I'm back, and I almost forgot, since I was talking about tenon. Some tenons don't fit very well into the mortise. They are just, sometimes they are very stubborn, and they don't fit very easily. Now, there's one thing that you can do to make them fit easier. Another thing, by the way, when you're cleaning your stem and the tenon, never put alcohol on the outside of the tenon, because, well, it will lead to difficulties of putting the stem back in the mortise. Anyway, yeah, if you have difficulties in putting the stem, there's one simple trick that you can use. You just have to take a pencil. It's what's it called? Graphite pencil with a pencil lead, you know. And all you have to do is just do like so. Put some graphite on the tenon all the way, and even here, because many times this is where it stops. And after this, well, your pipe should be easier to assemble. Now, that's one thing that I wanted to talk about. Second thing, since we're on the stems, it's the silver on the stem. As you can see, this one is very oxidized and looks like hell. It's very easy to remove this oxidation from the silver. I will most probably make a separate video for this, but the simplest way that you can remove the oxidation from the silver is using toothpaste, and sometimes even just water and soap. That is, if you don't have special cleaning tools for silver. Okay, now back to what I was telling you. The tenons that are made to fit 9mm filters, like I said in the beginning of the video, first thing that you will see is your filter will be dirty. It will be dirty and moist, and that's a clear sign that you have to remove and to change the filter. But also you need to clean the inside of the tenon. Now, this is what I've got from the inside of this tenon, just with one cotton bud, one cotton bud. But let's see if there's still some dirt left. I'll take another Q-tip or cotton bud. I dipped it in alcohol, and what you need to do first is on the edge here, on the top, first clean it, and then you go round inside it and start cleaning the walls like so until you hit the bottom of the tenon. You can even, like here, see, So that's where a lot of dirt accumulates. So you have to really clean that one up, and then like this, and it's still dirty. So we'll use another. Actually, no. Well, I will continue to do this. And after you used alcohol, don't forget to use a dry Q-tip to remove all the alcohol from the inside of the tenon. Alright, now moving forward to the bowl. Actually, not the bowl, because what we have to do is take care of the mortise from the shank. And first thing that I do is I clean inside the mortise with a Q-tip. So I'll dip a Q-tip in alcohol. Never too much alcohol, especially on the briar, because a lot of alcohol can do damage to the briar. Anyway, like you did with the inside of the tenon, you do the same thing with the mortise. You just clean it, and at the bottom as well. This is another place where a lot of dirt accumulates, so you have to pay some attention to it. And this is what I get. Now, the dry side. And you will do this until there's no more dirt left. Okay? So this is what you do first at the shank, at the mortise. Now, some draft holes in the mortise are larger than the ones in the tenon. For example, I don't know, let's see. I'll give you the example of this pipe. This one has larger draft hole in the mortise. So what I usually do, because if I just put pipe cleaner through it, it won't be very, how should I say, it won't fill the whole draft hole. So I just bend like so the pipe cleaner. I bend it, and I'll get a thicker pipe cleaner. I dip it just a bit in alcohol, just a bit, and I go on. Let's see if it fits this one. I know this one doesn't have a very large draft hole. No. Yeah, it is. You just clean it, put it into the draft hole, now this one is very, look, let me show you at the other pipe. So you put this folded pipe cleaner into the draft hole in the mortise, like so. And you clean until, let me put some light, let's see, until it gets on the other side into the chamber. Look. Okay, now continuing with the draft hole from the Komoe mortise shank. You do the same, but you use the thicker side of the pipe cleaner, and you do the same as you did with the stem, the draft hole in the stem, and you clean it until it gets on the into the chamber. Okay, I don't think you can see it, but thing is, it has to go inside the chamber, not too deep, but, and this is what you get. You take another dry pipe cleaner, anyway, that's what you have to do until the pipe cleaner goes out clean. Now, after you cleaned the draft hole, after you cleaned the mortise, after you cleaned everything, you just set them aside and leave them to dry for at least 24 hours until you can smoke them again. Okay, so that's just how I clean my pipes. One last thing that I want to show you. Many times you will see some darkening on this rim, the rim of the bowl, okay? It's not always, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there is some darkening in there. It's very hard to see through the camera. There is some darkening here. So sometimes it's just burnt, but other times it's not. It's just, I don't know, carbon, I think. So how can you erase this? Very, very simple. You just take another Q-tip, and what you do is you put the Q-tip in your mouth, dip it into some saliva, and you just clean it like so. I don't know if you can see, but it super easily removes all the dirt on the rim. And that is that, my friends. I know this has been a very long video, but the process of cleaning your pipes is not. It actually takes about 2 or 3 minutes to clean a pipe. It took me long because I had to explain, I had to present everything, but I really encourage you to take care of your pipes, to clean them, and smoke them properly, because they are our babies that we have to take care of. They are what gives us this pleasure, this hobby, and we just have to respect them in some way. Well, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was, how should I say, of good use to you. And until next time, take care and happy puffing.